Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus, and I'm back again. I got a question, and I'd like to ask this question to whoever might hear the question. What is it with the American people, the people on the globe? What is it with humanity? What is it with humanity? Look, you know, and I'm just going to fact with you now, all of this pain and suffering that goes on in this country, that goes on around the globe, it is absolutely a shame that we as human beings are doing that and allowing this to happen to each other at a time as this, the 21st century. And it seems as if we got an answer for nothing. We could come up with artificial intelligence, but how to deal with the problems of our lives, you have nothing to say about that? It is amazing that even though you have nothing to say about it, you don't want to hear anything about it. You don't want to hear anything about the elimination of your problems. If you eliminate this problem, then you might think these jobs will be eliminated. If you eliminate this problem, then these jobs would be eliminated. If this is the case, this should tell you, this should authenticate a fact that what you're doing is absolutely wrong. Now, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say to every human being that hears my voice, there's a power bigger than any man on the face of the earth. There's a power that's bigger than any group of people on the face of the earth. You can't see it, but the evidence of it is all around us, even you, I, and everyone else. We are the evidence that there's a power bigger than us. We also recognize the floods, the wildfires, with earthquakes, the volcanic erosions, the rain, the snow, the tsunami. We recognize all of this, and we got no control of that. We build dams and reservoirs up, but hey, when the time comes, there's nothing strong enough to withstand it. So we ought to know that there's something bigger than us. And when we're living in a life where we're having pain and suffering, and we might be dumb enough to be blind, but if this is what exists, that means all of us are dumb and blind. Because what good is it if you can see and stick your head in the sand? What am I saying? I'm saying that it was made by the power that created you, that you might live here on this earth as though you were in heaven. What does that mean? That means your needs, your wants, and your desires are met at your leisure. You're living in peace. You're prosperous in your living. You're free. You're joy and happy. And your dreams are being realized. You're suffering for nothing. And how come? It's because the almighty power made it to operate in such a way that your needs and all of the things I just mentioned would be met. Why? Because every last one of us benefit from it. So isn't it right for us who benefit from it to participate in the process of creating and causing a manifestation of that which we say we need, want, and desire? And do it in such an abundance, using the resources and our talents that no one would be able to say, I'm living without. No, there is no poverty. There is no crime. There is no violence. There's no hate. There's no racism. There's no bigotry. There's no terror. There's no war. Why? Because people are satisfied. If I'm telling you this, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm saying this to you and it's flowing out of my mouth like honey, I want to know why none of you want to be interested in it. Why none of you are asking about it. Why aren't any of you at least saying this is a good idea? Maybe we can do that. We might not want to go the way of Trump, but we know we can't stay here. So we got to do something. And what are you going to do? Let's do better. And how much better can you do when you're trying to protect everybody's interest? Nobody's walking away dissatisfied except those that want to abuse you. Those that will try anything they possibly can to divide you so that you can hurt. And while they themselves cannot live heavenly unless you are living beneath them. I'm trying to say, what's wrong with America? What's wrong with the people around the globe? What's wrong with human beings that will accept a teaching other than one such as this? This, my friends, is empowered by you. You're the one. I'm not bringing you anything but a message. You're the one that allowed that spirit of love to enter into you so that you can see clearly what's going on and enable you to engage yourself in the process. Now, this is a dream, my friends, that's becoming real because you want it to be real. Where else can you go? One, somebody trying to lead you to hell with lying and cheating and stealing and killing. So you know the works of sin. These are the ones that you can see in the book, in the Bible. You will hear others. But these are the ones you can identify every day. Yeah, that's the mark of that beast that's leading you straight down that path, don't care about you. And I'm talking to black, white, men, women, short, tall, fat and skinny, ugly and beautiful. Now, I'm giving you this information. I'm just giving you information as a messenger. There are those amongst you who got all the basic talents that you can utilize to see how this message is dissembled amongst what's already existing. The things that exist already are answering our needs. It's just that the people are being robbed in the process. Robbed by a lie that creates a 1%, and the 99% of people just wondering what's going to happen when. Now is the time when you wake up. It's time to get out of the streets with the picket signs. With the streets with the picket signs, you're asking somebody else to do it for you. You're asking some representative. You're saying, this is what I'm dissatisfied with. I want you to take care of this. And you come right on back, fed up, ain't going to take it no more. And you're going to be right out there in the next quarter because nothing's going to change. But I guarantee you the moment that you decide I'm fed up with this stuff and I ain't taking it no more, and you mean it, and you resist doing what they're doing because you know of a better way, and that is the way that you're lifting up before those who are living in darkness and showing them the way. People can see it once you open it up. They just haven't had a chance to be exposed to it. All they've been given are lies, you know. And when I'm watching television or whatever, and I see guys who want to get into government, want to get into politics, standing before them cameras and microphones, talking about what they're going to do, it's the biggest joke I've heard in a long time. You think about these guys, these comedians on television, yeah, they might be funny. But you know what's really funny are these people coming to you, standing up before you, telling you that they got something to offer you. They don't have a damn thing to offer you. And they are not going to offer you nothing but more chaos. And you, if you don't know any better, you will accept it over and over and over again. But when you do that, that's on you. And I'm going to tell you, if you resist the truth, I'm going to tell you one more time. If you resist the truth and you ride on a boat to hell, just as sure as I'm standing here before you, you going straight on to hell on this ship. If you resist the truth, you can't be here. So all I'm saying is, for 40 years, I've been shouting it out as far as I possibly can. I've been shouting. And for 40 years, no politicians, and I've written to them and tried throughout the years, governors and presidents and congresses. I've tried it all. Even sought these offices myself, trying to get this message out there. And nobody would touch it with a 10-foot pole. Why? Because it's the truth. Why? Because it demands that you change from putting man on the throne and put God on the throne. And God looks out for every last one of you. Man looks out for what he can and have to. Anything else can be damned. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with your smarts, what are you going to do? Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.